Today is day 20 of manifesting my dream body, and yesterday I essentially almost gave up again. And I know I keep saying this and I know I keep fighting through it, but yesterday was really, really rough because I decided to do, like, just for myself, like, to take a video of me in the same bikini that I was wearing the first day to try to get like a comparison of before and after. I know it's not after yet, but I just wanted to see where I was at. I was curious. And y'all, when I tell you the video looked way worse, I'm not exaggerating. Like, for some reason my stomach looked bigger, more bloated. My tan lines have gotten bad because I've been wearing this like super thick, I don't know if you can see them in the video, probably not, but I've been wearing this like super thick sports bra to climb up the mountain every day, and that's like searing that really ugly tan line into my body. I haven't like done a lot of tanning on my stomach, so like my mid trunk is like white, and then my legs, arms, and face are like really dark, and it looks terrible. And yeah, I had just finished a workout, so I was like puffy faced and red, and yeah, it totally set me off. It set me off on a huge spiral because after going for 20 or 19 days, you would think that some kind of change has occurred, that you looked a little better than before. And I know that I have lost like some weight, like at least some inches, right? But then when I went to measure yesterday, all of a sudden I was like right back to where I was. So like, I don't know where this random bloating came from. You know, Pascal, my partner, was asking me like, okay, but were you taking measurements of other parts of your body? Maybe you're losing fat in other places and you're just bloated in your stomach right now. And I didn't do any of that. So I have no idea if I've made any progress. It doesn't even look like I have, and that like set me right off because it's terrifying. Like, obviously I started this thing believing that it was gonna happen, otherwise I wouldn't have put myself out here like this. And I've done 19 days of like intense work and putting out a video every day and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I had a full-on fit. I like essentially locked myself in my room for the entire day. I scrolled TikTok. I watched a whole bunch of stuff on fasting. I convinced myself that fasting was a good idea when everybody says that it's not for weight loss, and I know it's not for weight loss, and that was just like me having this like extreme pendulum reaction. I want to go into a fast not out of like hate, but because I'm well prepared and because I've been preparing for a few days ahead of time, and because I want to do the reset for my body and all those kind of things, not because I'm trying to lose X amount in the next week, right? Not the point of what we're doing, because I made a whole video on the extreme pendulum swings, and that would be positioning me way over here in the extreme. Not eating for 5 days would literally come over here, and then I would need to have the mental strength and resiliency not to just snap back over here. So what? I get my dream body the day, like for one day, and it's the day that I film the after video, and then all of a sudden I'm just, because the pendulum swings, they gain momentum and stuff. So like, I don't want to forego the war to win the battle, you know? And I think it's better to just be honest about how fast things are coming to fruition and manifesting, because like, I would love to be a channel of honesty, and I'd love to be a channel that people can actually line themselves up with and go, okay, yeah, it takes us about the same time. These are problems that I'm actually struggling with too. Here's some ways that she solved them, but here's how long it took, and here's every time it snapped back, and all that kind of stuff. Because manifesting, like, a lot of times is looked at as like a solid state final product. Like, I want a Range Rover, I have a Range Rover, manifestation accomplished. But the thing is like, okay, but now you have this Range Rover in your life. Now you have to like maintain a life that can have a Range Rover. So you need to like keep working the same job or a better job. You need to keep it nice. You got to repair it. You need money coming in because they break down all the time. By the way, don't ever get a Range Rover. But like you have to repair them all the time. So you just need this constant flow of income, right? And then, yeah, I don't know. There's just so much about manifesting that's never a solid state. And weight loss and dream body acquisition is probably number one, not a solid state at the end. So I probably made a massive mistake by giving myself a timed deadline. But the reason I was doing that is because it's hard for me to work just in a forever mode where it's like, okay, I'm going to be changing all these things forever. It's easier for me to think, especially if they're hard things, it's easier for me to go, okay, I'm going to do this for 28 days, and then after that I can do whatever I want. I don't have to commit to it for the rest of my life. Like I have like fears of getting tattoos because I have such a committal problem. The only one I got is this one because I got it matching with my mom at my sister's event, designed by my sister, and I'm like, I don't think there's any way I could regret that experience. Like the thought of just going to a tattoo parlor and people are like, it's not that serious, and I know that, but I have commitment issues, which is why I have issues finishing something and dedicating my whole heart to something, because if I reserve 25%, then I didn't try my hardest, and if it fails, then I didn't give it my all. So that's probably why, as opposed to I gave it my all and it failed. I'm just not good enough, which is so terrifying. So yeah, so I had a huge fit, locked myself in my room, then I finally went and I didn't eat all day, and then I finally told Pascal what was up. By the way, sorry, side note, this whole not eating all day thing is a new thing for me, because what I would have done in the past is I would have gone to the grocery store and gotten a frozen pizza and chips and chocolate and candy and just did that instead, and then shut down the YouTube channel, deleted all the videos, like wiped it off the face of the earth, and been like, nobody even saw them, so it doesn't matter. But instead, I looked up fasting. It's just the other side of the pendulum, okay? I can't glorify it in my own head. It did keep me closer to my goal, and it did give me a pause to be like, what do I want to do from here? That wasn't quitting, because in my mind, quitting is just going anti-goal, and at least fasting has the appearance of going goal. I think I'm justified in my head right now. This is probably an unhealthy mindset. The best thing to do would have been, it's okay to not see progress. We're gonna keep doing this as long as it takes, because doing this is being healthy, and being healthy is the goal. Dream body is so much more than the appearance, even though yes, I'm trying to manifest the appearance. But what I should have hung my hat on is the fact that before I was getting halfway up the mountain, feeling dead and having to struggle to the top, okay? Now I'm getting to the top. No struggle. I mean, struggle, yes, it's a mountain, but like not where I'm like considering sitting down every step after the halfway mark. That is, I want my dream body to be capable, strong, you know? So that's part of my dream body right there. You know, the fact that I am able to get through my 10-minute like intensive Pamela Reif workouts without dropping my leg, or without like stopping for half the exercise, because that's what I was doing at the beginning. I could do some of it, but I was not acing the thing, and now I'm at like a solid B+ for these videos. There's still some ways to go there, but that's a dream body to me, right? The fact that I've been out in my bathing suit, I've been more confident, you know? Those are all aspects of what I was looking for. I can't just hang it on the fact that I don't look like Bella Hadid. You know? So that's what I should have done yesterday, but instead I cried, didn't eat, woke up this morning determined to continue a 5-day fast. I ended up eating at 11 because I was like, this is not what we're doing. This is not healthy. And if you want to embark on a fast, you can do it as another thing later on when you've accurately prepared and you're planning to stop exercising and all that stuff, because I can't be doing mountains every day on a fast with no electrolytes. Like, She just doesn't want to listen sometimes. So, all that to say, I'm back on track now. You might not get a very drastic before and after video or photo on the 28th, so if that's what you're here for and you want to see this like huge change, I wanted to see the huge change too. I'm going to keep it up, and I really hope that by the end there is a change. I hope I don't look worse. Please, universe, please. Please. Let these 8 days be important and work. But if anything, I might just take off the words 28 days, do a video on the 28th day being like, this is a ongoing challenge, and I will let you know how many days it took me to get to the dream body. And I'll give you manifestation tips along the way. That changes the nature a little bit, so I understand if you want to drop off. This would be, you know, be par for the course. You know? But let's change our dropping off thing together, right? Let's not drop off. Let's just stick to something consistently. Consistently watch my videos. How about that? And I'll consistently keep trying. And we can keep trying together, because if nothing's gonna stop you, then failing and going backwards can't stop you either. And I'm gonna run with that one. So, peace, love, and magic, guys.